Hello everyone, Strong Mom here, and today I want to talk about supply. Today is November 10th, 2021, and a narcissist always wants to have a supply. They want to feed off of a person, feed off of their energy, so to speak, make that person sad because that helps the narcissist feel grandiose. They want to make that person feel small because that helps the narcissist feel grandiose. And the narcissist wants to feel important so much that the supply, they want to feel like the supply needs them, can't live without them. And that's how they portray themselves. So throughout my marriage, my husband would always say that I would never find anyone like him. Oh, God, I hope not. Anyway, never find anyone like him, and that I should consider myself lucky, that nobody else would want me, that I'm stupid, that I'm slow, that I'm broken, that I'm etc. As if he's doing me a favor, right? So being that way towards the supply, when the supply cuts them off, which is what I've been reading about. I've been reading about narcissists and what's the best way to interact with them. And it comes down from professionals and from people expressing their personal experience online, saying that the best way is to cut off, go no contact, like don't say anything, because that narcissist is going to try to find a way to come back into your life. So I've done that. I've gone no contact. I have expressed things like our oldest is doing well in a group chat with their parents. I think that it's fair to say that. Some people might disagree with me, but I'm not like him. I don't understand how someone could be petty and mean, all the time. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, but so to that point, when you go no contact, it stirs up other problems. So my problem is stalking. So there's been this car that's been circling our cul-de-sac and then leaving, and circling our cul-de-sac and leaving, And if ever I come out, they'll just drive away, Or if I'm coming home, that's my doggie, everyone. She just wants to play. So, or if I'm coming home, they'll just drive away. So at first it was this kind of silvery SUV, and I didn't recognize the person. So I'm thinking it's probably like a private investigator, just like, why? Because I live here. I've lived here forever. I'm not doing anything. Everything's the same. But it's their personality to probably try to find something wrong with what I'm doing. So on the eve of this Halloween, October 31, 2021, my youngest was out with their friends, and they were in and out of the house. Teenagers are having fun, grabbing candy, going and hanging out with some other friends on Halloween, And everyone stopped at my house for a snack. And one other friend came in and said, "Hey, there's a car just sitting out there at your mailbox with the lights on. It looks kind of sketchy. It looks a little sus." I love it when the kids say that. But he's like, it's a little sus. So I looked out the window and I thought it could have been a parent because it was dark. They had the lights on. So I thought it could have been a parent for one of the other kids, one of the other teens. And I said, "Hey, is this your mom?" And they're like, "I don't know. Let me go look." So they couldn't even tell at first. And then they replied, "No, it's not my mom. I don't know who that is." I'm like, "Okay, I'll go and investigate." So I grabbed my dog, my trusty German Shepherd, and I went down the driveway to the mailbox. And when they saw me, they drove away. But in that moment, I was able to see that it was a black SUV, and the symbol kind of looked, I couldn't tell if it was Mitsubishi or like an Acura, but I was like, So I wrote myself an email that day, and I sent it to myself just to have a time and stamp. Anyways, and I described the vehicle on my email. The next day, I had to run some errands, and my tires were low of air, so I pulled into a gas station to, lo and behold, see my husband there getting gas. And he has a brand new car. It's a black SUV. It's a Mitsubishi kind of sports Eclipse. And I was like, well, that answers that question, you know. So now I know who has been, stalking us, because that black SUV has been coming around for a while now, too. First it was silver and I didn't recognize the driver.